I have the pleasure of doing our version of the Oscars, the 2014 Legal Reform Awards. I'm going to announce them, say a little bit about the recipient, and then if you are the recipient of the award, we would ask that you come up and we'll have a picture taken and present you with it. So first is our Judicial Achievement Award, which we are presenting to Associate Justice Jeffrey Victory of the Louisiana Supreme Court. Over his 2 decades on the court, Justice Victory has been highly acclaimed for his consistent, well-reasoned, well-constructed opinions, and he is the model of a good judge. He'll be greatly missed when he retires from the court at the end of this year. Before his election to the Supreme Court in Louisiana in 1994, Justice Victory served as an appellate and district court judge and was in private practice in Shreveport, Louisiana. He's here today with some of his children and his family, his wife, Nancy Clark Victory, and we're pleased that he could make it. So please join me in welcoming him to the stage and giving him his award. Now, we're not going to make him carry this big, huge award. It has a base. We will send it home to you, but we do want you to take a picture with it. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, next we have our State Legislative Achievement Award, which is going to 5 members of the Wisconsin Legislature. With all the gridlock in Washington, much of the legal reform activity has been at the state level. More than 15 states have passed legal reforms over the last 4 years, a level of productivity we haven't seen here in Washington in a very long time, if ever. But even among these 15 states, Wisconsin truly, truly stands out. Under the leadership of Governor Scott Walker, the legislature, and organizations like the Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce and the Wisconsin Civil Justice Coalition, Wisconsin has been a national leader on legal reform. Over the last 4 years, the state has enacted a comprehensive tort reform bill, state AG sunshine legislation, and most recently, an asbestos reform bill. And as you heard on the first panel today, asbestos claim abuses are a significant problem nationally. But the plaintiff's bar is really fighting tooth and nail against any reform of the litigation system. The Wisconsin legislature really should be commended for resisting this political pressure, and believe me, it was rough, in passing reform. Crucial to that effort were 5 legislators, and those we're honoring today: Senate Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald, Deputy Senate Majority Leader Glenn Grothman, Assembly Speaker Robin Voss, Representative Jim Ott, and Representative Andre Jacques. And with an election just 2 weeks away, some of our awardees could not make it to Washington, understandably, but Representative Jacques is here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. With us today, and I'd like to invite him to the stage, and we'll give you your award. Okay, next award is our Outstanding Alliance Award, and this year's award goes to the Lawyers for Civil Justice, known by many of us in this room as LCJ. For nearly 3 decades, LCJ has been a crucial part of the legal reform movement. In particular, LCJ's efforts to improve the federal rules of civil procedure have made a significant, lasting, positive impact on the American legal system. And most recently, LCJ's advocacy over a multi-year period helped convince the Judicial Conference of the United States to approve crucial changes to the discovery rules at its meeting last month. Included among the changes was a requirement that all discovery requests be proportional to the needs of the case, as well as more reasonable standards for preservation of electronically stored documents. These are real, meaningful changes that will have a positive impact for many of us in the room for years to come. And LCJ's long track record of success makes it richly deserving of the Outstanding Alliance Award. And I'd like to now invite Andrea Looney, LCJ's Executive Director, to come to the stage to accept the award. And I believe you're bringing some colleagues with you. They did all the heavy lifting, Andrea just said. Alex and Robert. Thank you. Okay. Now we have the Outstanding Organization Award, which we're pleased to award to the Louisiana Association of Business and Industry, or LABI, and the Coalition for Common Sense, or CCS. Many of you who engage with ILR on state legal reform issues know that the way that these issues really get done is because of the grassroots effort and the business community and associations on the ground that fight tooth and nail to get bills over the goal line. And Louisiana has been a very difficult state for legal reformers over the past several years, and there have been many attempts to pass reforms, but only a few that have been successful. But this year, the Louisiana legislature passed multiple legal reform measures. These included a ban on the use of contingency fee counsel by the Attorney General, as well as measures aimed at stopping abusive lawsuits from plaintiffs' lawyers and state agencies against the oil and gas industry. These successes would not have occurred without the work of LABI and CCS. For many years, they really have been the true champions of legal reform in the Pelican State, and we're very pleased to honor them today. So I'd now like to invite Camille Conaway from LABI and Jim Harris from CCS, and anyone else in the group that's here that would like to come with them to the stage to receive the award. Okay, last but certainly not least is our Research and Policy Award, which goes to our good friend Andy Pincus, a partner at Mayer Brown. In the legal profession, you have many specialists who focus on one aspect of the law in great detail, and generalists who are jacks of all trades and masters of none. What makes Andy so unique is his mastery of basically everything legal. Whenever we have a question, pick up the phone and call Andy. Whether it's arguing cases before the Supreme Court, teaching a class at Yale Law School, or delving into the details of securities litigation, patent reform, state AG enforcement issues, or myriad other issues, Andy really is simply one of a kind. He's been a tremendous friend to ILR and the whole legal reform movement. He's authored many of our most important studies, including the one we're releasing today on unprincipled prosecution. He's counseled us on many, many issues, and we greatly appreciate his help. So it's with great pleasure that I invite Andy to the stage to accept his award. Okay, congratulations to all of the award recipients.